Okay guys, this is question number 3. Okay, how do we solve this integration question here? Now I've got a fraction here, and if you look at the denominator, the derivative of the denominator is 2x. We don't have 2x on the top, all right? We've got 5x plus 2. So what we need to do is a method called a partial fraction. We are going to separate that fraction into two fractions, so therefore we can integrate one fraction at a time. All right, so this is how we're going to do this question here. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to let a over x plus 2 plus b over x minus 2 equals to 5x plus 2 over x plus 2 x minus 2. So that's the first step we're going to do. Well, all right, the denominator, we can use the difference of two squares to factorize it into x plus 2 and x minus 2. Once we've finished that, we're going to write down the fraction into two fractions. So we can separate these two fractions where we can work out what's a and b. Once we work out a and b, then you have two fractions, and then you can use the integration skills to integrate it. So how do we do this question here? All right, we're going to find out what is the numerator on the left-hand side. So a, x minus 2, plus b, x plus 2, is 5x plus 2. All right, so I'm letting the numerator on the left-hand side equals to the numerators on the right-hand side. So once we finish that, we are going to do some substitution to work out a and b. So let x equals to 2. So we can get rid of the brackets here, right? That becomes 0. So we have 4b, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. 4b is equal to 10 plus 2, which is 12. And then b is equal to 3. All right, next we're going to let x equal to minus 2. So we can get rid of these brackets. So that becomes minus 4a. All right, negative 2 times by 5 is negative 10. Negative 10 plus 2 minus 8. So a is equal to 2. So now we have a equals to 2, b equals to positive 3. Now we can substitute this one back into our formula there, and we can start to integrate. So we can separate that fraction into two fractions, a and b. So a is equal to 2, x plus 2. b is equal to 3, x minus 2, dx. Now we can integrate each of the fraction here, and that's a logarithm integration. So that gives us the answer 2 ln absolute value x plus 2 plus 3 ln absolute value x minus 2 plus c. And that becomes the final answer for this question here. A really good question. We're using partial fraction, so you can separate the fractions into two fractions, and we can integrate each one of them. All right, thank you.